I am one of the guitar players slash principal songwriter of Tomb Mold. We're here in London on tour right now with Ritual Necromancy and A Feather and Bone. We're from Toronto in Canada. Started about 3 or 4 years ago. Originally just as a two-piece, like kind of studio only. Max, who does drums and vocals, and I just wanted to write some kind of primitive Euro-style death metal. Make a couple tapes. That was it. But then after the first tape, we got hit up to do a record, so we're kind of like, alright, well, we'll write a record. Did that, made another tape while we were waiting for the record to come out. All of that kind of went over better than we anticipated, and got offers to play shows, go on tour and stuff, so we're like, oh, we should make this a real band. So we added Steve and Payson on bass and guitar respectively, and after that, anything we wrote and recorded, like anything we recorded was like as all of us. It wasn't just Max and I anymore. And then put out our second record on 20 Bucks Spin, put out our third record on 20 Bucks Spin, made some tapes in between both, and now we're here. Awesome turnout, sounded great, crowd was feeling it. That was important. To have a good show, you have to have a crowd that seems to care, and like shows a little bit of enthusiasm. You feed off it, or else it just kind of feels like you're playing into a void. We've all been there. So yeah, it was great. Tonight's gonna be great too. So we started in Denmark, where we played the Killtown Festival. Then we went to Germany, Belgium, now here. We go to the Netherlands tomorrow, then to France, back to Germany, then Prague in Czech, and then Poland for a couple days, then back to Germany for a couple more shows, then we fly home. I grew up outside of the city, but I've been going to punk, metal, hardcore shows since I was about 15, 16. I grew up in a city where there was a venue, and you would just go regardless of what the show was, because you wanted to see music, but every so often, like, you would see something cool. Even like bands like Cryptopsy would tour through cities like the one I grew up in. We've just been burning ourselves out with touring and playing shows. We put out 3 records in 3 years, at least, well, 2 of us did. The other 2 only had to be on 2 of them, but we've wrote a lot, recorded a lot, put a lot of work into stuff, and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't put out 3 records in 3 years. It's too exhausting. I think this band sometimes can serve as a form of escapism from real life, but your band won't save you. But it can fulfill something inside of you for sure. So I think we've hit that fulfillment mark, and now we're just like, all right, we can slow down.